Welcome back, students. Welcome back to another amazing session of soft skills. And as you can see on the PPT, we are covering a very important topic today. The topic says team building. Now, coming to team building, I don't think that I have to introduce this topic because already you might have heard this particular term from the age when you used to play in your schools. And from that particular time only, you have been taught that yes, team is very important and what important roles a team player has to play when it comes to a team, what important role a team leader has to play when it comes to team, and that's all we will be going to cover.
Now, to begin with the topic, I would like to tell you about what is the meaning of team or what team really means. So, T stands for training, E stands for encourage, A stands for aim, and M stands for motivation. And in the end, I have written together everyone achieve more. So, when it comes for T, training, so a team has to have a training, and it is very important to have a mutual training or a similar training so that everyone should know the goal, everyone should know the exact way to achieve that goal. The second one is encourage. Now encouragement is very important, and in a team there can be a situation, there can be a possibility that any one or any two or even more teammates are discouraged, and it is very important for us to keep on encouraging our teammates, right? It is very important for every one of us to have a feeling, empathy. Empathy is the very correct thing that we need to have when it comes to a team. Then aim, another very important point. We need to have a set aim towards what we want to achieve. The aim should be equal, the aim should be correct, and moreover the aim should be mutual. Everyone should be well versed that what they wanted to achieve, what they wanted to do. Then at last it comes motivation. Yes, without motivation we cannot do anything. Motivation is the part through which we grow, through which we come to a decision, we come to a final verdict. Now, what is team? In a team, people depend on each other, may or may not work in the same physical location, combine to achieve something together. Now, this is something where I want you to give some weightage, that is to achieve something together. It is very important when it comes to team. We are not individual, we don't think individually, we think in a team. And whenever we do something, whenever we achieve something, we have to do it together, and we have to achieve that particular thing in our team. Now the next is, what is team building? The process of working with a team to classify its task and how team members can work together to achieve it. And on the other, I have written a strategy that can help groups to develop into a real team is team building. Now, what exactly is team building? Let me tell you how a team is formed. What exactly are the ways a team is formed? I know it that be you might be knowing what is a team. I believe that there must be some students who play in a team, who are sportsmen or who are sportswomen, and they play, and they know what exactly is a team. Let me take an example. When it comes to cricket, there are situations when a cricketer comes and he let's take an example that this particular cricketer just scored 10 runs and then he's out. But on the other hand, there is a player who scores a century, who scores 100 or more than 100. So there is no as such that we were playing it individually. The person who scored 10 has the equal right, and the person who scored 100 is also equal right, because they were playing in a team. So team building is this only. There is a proper strategy that you need to do to have a set team building. Now let me tell you what are the key roles in team building. So the very first role is motivation, then unity is diversity, broader respect, goal orientation, and the last one and the most important is to have a set determination. So now motivation. Yes, indeed, you need to have a motivation. You need to encourage each and everyone in the team. Then only you will be able to form. Then only you will be able to form a proper team building. You have to know that what are the roles into it. Then unity is diversity. Now unity is something which makes people together, which brings people together, and it is very important for every one of us to be unite when it comes to a team. Broader perspective. Yes, another very important point, we need to think in a way that it should be beneficial to everyone. It should be beneficial for everyone. It is not an individual game, it is a team game. Then goal orientation. Yes, indeed, you need to have a set goal, you need to have a set aim, and you need to have a right way to achieve that goal. And the last one is the determination. You need to have a very determined towards your towards that goal which you wanted to achieve. Be excited, be full of zeal when it comes to when it comes to completing that goal, or when it comes to fulfilling the desires or the needs that particular team has formed. Now it comes helpful team behavior. Yes, in a team we need to be very helpful. We cannot work by our own self. I have mentioned some points. Keeping the peace, friendly enthusiasm, feedback, generating ideas, initiative, solving problems, appropriate humor, seeking approval, encouraging others. Yes, keeping the peace. There can be a situation, there can be a possibility when in a team there are two different mindsets, and there can be a situation where people are not agreeing on a point, and it is very important for every one of us to be helpful and try to unite those people, or try to make them come to a situation where both of them actually agrees. Friendly, we need to be very friendly towards everyone, so that we can make the other person understand what we want to make them understand, and we can understand their point of view as well. Enthusiasm. Yes, again, I told you in the previous slide as well, that you need to have a proper zeal, enthusiasm should be there. Feedback. I think feedback is one of the most important point, because it is very important to give a correct and a right feedback to the person who you want to tell, or you want to see him growing. Always and always give the correct feedback. Always let them know that where they are lacking and what is good in them. Generating ideas. It is very important for all of us to have a proper idea, or try to find out some more ideas, so that the team can grow. Initiative. Yes, again, an important point. We need to take initiatives towards something. It is Earlier also I told you, it is not an individual thing. Team, when it comes to team itself, it says that we need to work together, right? Then it comes solving problem, appropriate humor, seeking approval, encouraging others. I believe solving problems is a easy point. Appropriate humor is also a easy point, that we need to have a set humor. There should not be something filthy. We should not talk that much that a person is being hurt, or there should be a limit of everything. Seeking approval is very important. When it comes to a team, there are situations where one person wants to become a leader, or the person is not even appointed, but then also he tries to think that he's better. Yes, he or she can be better, but it is always important to seek approvals from others whenever you take a decision. Yes, the last point, another one, same point, encouraging others. We need to encourage others when it comes. We need to be very much helpful when it comes to this is how a team behaves. This is how actually exactly a team behaves. Effective leadership. Now I would like to talk something about leadership. Now, what is leadership? Team leader who is able to help members achieve the objective and build the leader. Team leader who can draw out and free up the skills of all team members, develop individuals. Now, leadership is another very important point, and it is very important for all of us to understand what is the effective leadership and how we can be effective when it comes to leadership. And these are the points that I have written. I have taken an example of a movie. I believe that you all must have seen this movie Chuck Day. And if you'll talk about this movie, in the last we have written it that never doubt that a small group of thoughtful committed people can change the world. If you'll talk about this movie, all the members, all the teammates were from different locations. All of them were from different parts of India, different states, but they had one single goal and they were very much committed towards their goal. And moreover, when it comes to leadership, they had a proper leader, that was Mr. Shah Rukh Khan, who was leading the team, who was making them understand that yes, they can do wonders, they can achieve the thing. And indeed the team achieved, we can see in the movie as well. The same way, if you want to be a leader in the team, if you think that yes, you can play a role of a team, it is very important to have the right way to know how you can be a leader, how you should know the effective ways to become a leader. You should know how exactly you can be a leader in that team, or how you can lead that team. Then there are some importance of team buildings. I have mentioned them. Leads one's mind to creativity, encourages one to take initiative, combine effort to single target, provides space for individual growth, builds trust among team members, reward and recognition moves side by side. I think all the above points are almost similar to the previous ones. The last 2 points I think I would like to emphasize on. The first is build trust among team members. Yes, it is very important for all of us to have a right trust, or to have a belief on our team members. Whether they are wrong or whether they are right, we should know that yes, they are doing something for the team. So we need to make them understand, or we want to, or we have to understand the way they are thinking. Then rewards and recognition move side by side. Yes, there are situations where you are getting rewards, where you are being recognized by people in the team. And whenever you are being recognized, whenever you are getting a award or a reward, just remember one thing, that that particular thing belongs to a team. That is not your own individual thing. It is a team effort. It was all about uh, the members that done it collectively. It was not an individual game. Impact of team building activity: groom one's personality, broaden the vision, developing trust we co-workers, feel of we flourish. I will repeat it once again. Feeling of we flourish. Sense of responsibility develop instead of blaming. Yes, another very important point. In a team, when the team is getting down, there can be situations where team is not doing very good. The team is going down. The team is getting not that good results. So please never ever blame, and instead of blaming others, have a sense of responsibility, have a sense of individual responsibility, that I am a part of the team and it is my responsibility to ensure that the team will grow and the team will develop. So these are some major impacts of team activity. Then I have mentioned passionate hearts committed to a shared vision can accomplish the impossible. Unity plays a very important role, very vital role when it comes to team building. Team Without unity, I think there unity and team goes hand in hand. If there is no unity, definitely the team cannot flourish at all. At the last, I would like to end up mentioning this particular thought, and which says coming together is a beginning, keeping together is progress, and working together is success. So if you want to get success in your life, if you want to succeed in your life, you need to know how you have to work in a team. It is very important for all of us to understand what is a team, how we can grow in a team, because at the end of the day, we will be working in a team, or we will be leading a team. So it is very important for all of us to understand what exactly is team and how we can grow in a team. We need to be on both side of the table. If you want to be a leader, then also you need to understand what are teammates and what is a team. And if you want to be a teammate, then you need to understand what is a leader, how that leader is making the team grow. So I hope I was able to deliver the session that I wanted to deliver. Thank you very much. And if you have any doubts, if you want to ask anything related to team building or soft skills, feel free to connect to me. I have mentioned my department where I'm working, and this is my personal number. You can connect to me on WhatsApp as well with this number, and that's my email ID. You can connect to me on email ID as well. And you can connect anytime. Feel free to ask any question related to team building or related to soft skills, and I believe all of you will be able to achieve a good team, or you will be able to achieve a good leadership quality through this particular session. Thank you very much. Be safe, be healthy.